Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Jeanette, aka Sweet Jean. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, I have breast cancer. There are 4 stages of breast cancer, and I have stage 4. It is the last stage, and it is terminal. I will die with breast cancer. The reason is because there is no cure. Stage 4 is when it has already spread into surrounding tissue and surrounding organs. Mine started in the breast, obviously, went into my lymph nodes, and from the lymph nodes into the bloodstream. Then it spread to my chest, my neck, my right lung, my liver, and throughout my bones, specifically in my spine. I had to have emergency spinal surgery because one of the 3 masses on my spine was pretty big, and it decided to disintegrate 3 vertebrae in my lower neck, upper back. The reason why I'm making this video, and it is not clickbait, I am dying of cancer because there is no cure, and stage 4 is terminal. If you are a stage 4 breast cancer patient, it's called advanced metastatic breast cancer. Metastatic meaning that it has metastasized or spread to other organs. If you were a stage 4 metastatic breast cancer patient, will be on treatment for the rest of your life. I am on treatment for the rest of my life. I am on chemotherapy daily, twice a day. It is my second attempt. The first attempt, I was on 2 medications, actually 3, Herceptin, Perjeta, and Taxotere, and Zometa, which is a bone strengthener, and I would get it every 3 weeks, and that worked good for me for over a year. And then it stopped working because the cancer spread. The reason why I know the cancer spread is because we get scans usually every 3 months to make sure the cancer is either stable or if it has progressed, and mine progressed after a year or so. So then they changed my medication to another chemotherapy, which is in pill form, and I take 12 pills a day, Xeloda and Ticarb. And unfortunately, I just found out that it has stopped working for me because the cancer that I have in my breast has doubled in size. So now I will go on a new medication in a couple of weeks. The reason why I'm not on it now is because they had to remove my uterus, my fallopian tubes, my cervix, because my body was starting to produce estrogen, which is what feeds the cancer, which is what I believe caused the cancer to spread. Sorry. So my cancer has grown in the breast, so I will be stopping the Ticarb and the Xeloda, and I will be starting on a new chemotherapy in a few weeks once I've completely healed from my surgery, from my hysterectomy. The reason why I'm making this video today is because tomorrow is October 1st. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And throughout this month, you are going to be seeing advertisements and adverts throughout social media, throughout Facebook, throughout YouTube, Instagram, Snap, Twitter, you name it. You're gonna see adverts. You're gonna see advertisements. You're gonna see it on TV, in commercials. You're going to be seeing it in retail stores. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to say it. you're going to be seeing that pink ribbon everywhere. You're going to be seeing pink pins, pink ribbons, pink t-shirts, pink shoelaces, pink anything and everything you could think of. They're going to slap a pink ribbon on it and call it a day and raise money. I'm sinking in my chair. Throughout the month, you're going to see Foundation X is having a big, huge gala. You know, they're going to have a silent auction. They're raising money, and 90% of the money that they raise is going to be donated towards awareness. Then you're going to see Foundation Y. They're going to have a big, huge party downtown, and they're going to flash pink lights everywhere. They're going to have a lot of sponsors, and they're going to raise a lot of money, and all that money is going to be going towards prevention. Then you're going to see another foundation, Foundation Z. They're also going to have a 5K run or a 3K run, you know, walk and or run in memory of someone who has breast cancer or is fighting like a girl with breast cancer, and they're going to raise all this money, and 90% of their money is going to go towards education. So all these foundations are raising money for awareness, they're raising money for prevention, and they're raising money for education. I have yet to see a foundation as big as those put in as much effort, and that has the community back them up and support them, that raise money and give 90% of that money towards research in finding a cure. You heard me right. So the other foundations that have all of these organizations behind them, all of these sponsorships behind them, I'm sorry, there's a gnat that keeps flying around. All of the community supporting them, and people, you know, all over the community showing up and spending their hard-earned work money for, I lost my train of thought, but what I'm trying to say is that yes, it's all nice, it's all fine and dandy to give some money towards awareness and prevention and education, but how about in finding a cure? How about for the people that are stage 4 like me? What about me? What about those people that have their charts stamped with the word terminal? What about the people that are on lifelong treatment, lifelong chemotherapy like me? Yes, I know we need money towards education and prevention and awareness. You know, people need to be aware of their body. People need to know how to prevent. People need to know how to be educated in doing self-examinations. Yes, those funds come in handy for all of that. But why is it that 90% go towards all of that, and maybe between 7 to 10% might go towards metastatic breast cancer patients in finding a cure? I'm dying for a cure. Each and every one of us, when I say us, I'm talking about the stage 4 metastatic breast cancer patients. Each and every one of us will die with breast cancer. There is no cure. You're going to see journals and publications saying that stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, or no, they're going to say that people are living longer with breast cancer. And how did they word it? The lower the stage, the better the chances of living longer. The lower the stage. Stage 1, stage 0, 1, 2, and 3 does not kill. So why are you including them in the statistics? Is it to make your numbers look good? I think so. There's an ulterior motive. Why are you going to include stages 0 through 4 in your mortality rate? Why are you going to include stages 0 through 4 in your survivorship percentage or whatever? Only include stage 4. Why? Because stage 4 is the only stage that kills. Stage 0, 1, 2, and 3 don't kill. So why are you including them in your survivorship percentile? It doesn't make sense. Oh, it does make sense if you're trying to fool the public. But you're not fooling me, and you're not fooling the majority of stage 4 patients, because we're doing our research and we're wising up to what's really going on. Some organizations might say that they're giving towards stage 4 or towards metastasis. But when you look at it more closely, a lot of it, or the majority of it, is for how to prevent metastasis and how to predict metastasis, instead of how to prolong the life of metastasis patients or how to cure metastasis patients. It turns my stomach. It makes me sick, and it frustrates me like you wouldn't believe. Some people tell me that I think about it too much, that I think about my diagnosis too much, that I think about my cancer. I don't like to say my cancer, the cancer, too much. Well, I wake up in the morning and I have to swallow a handful of pills. Then I have to get up and I immediately feel the pain in my neck from the surgery that I had. I go along my day and I get these cramps and these twisting of my muscles under my skin that take my breath away from the chemotherapy that I just swallowed hours before. Sometimes if I'm driving, I have to pull over because I'm afraid that I'm going to twitch or jerk and I'm going to end up hitting somebody. And I have to pull over and I'm like in pain. And there's nothing that I could do to stop it but wait for it to go away, because it comes in waves. Most of the time, I'm fine and I could still function and nobody has any idea around me what I'm going through. And every so often, someone will see me, a friend or a family member, and they're like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like holding my breath, can't even talk. I can just put my hand up to tell them just wait, hold on until I'm able to let that feeling pass. And then I just tell them, it was just, one of the episodes that I get throughout the day of the chemotherapy making me feel sick. Sometimes the chemotherapy makes me tired. It makes me fatigued. I'm walking down this hallway and it just seems like it's just getting longer and longer. I'm out of breath. But I don't complain about it. But it's constantly there. Then I have to take a rest because the back of my neck is killing me. It's hurting me so bad because of the surgery. It feels like I have a wrench, a big heavy wrench that has me in the back of the neck, and I'm carrying around a cinder block on my shoulders. Ugh, sorry. But nobody would know because I don't say it all the time or complain about it. Oh, well, you are in remission because you look good. Your hair is growing back. Well, the chemotherapy that caused my hair to fall out stopped working for me. My cancer has spread, and so they put me on new medication. The new medication does not cause my hair to fall out. So yeah, my hair is growing back. My eyebrows haven't came back yet. My eyelashes are barely there. But just because my hair has grown back, and on my good days I find the effort to put on makeup and let my, look presentable, doesn't mean that I don't have cancer. I still have cancer. I will never not have cancer unless they find a cure. I will have cancer for the rest of my life. I will be on chemotherapy for the rest of my life, and I'm hoping that this new treatment that I'm on doesn't kick my butt like the first time. The first two medications that I was on, the Herceptin and the Perjeta, like I said, kicked my butt. I lost 80 pounds in a year. And then when they put me on the new medication, I started gaining my weight back. And family members would tell me, wow, you gotta watch your weight. You're gaining all your weight back. You were doing so good. You were doing so good in losing all your weight. Which upset me and hurt me, but of course they don't know any better. But yeah, I was doing good losing all that weight, throwing it up. I was doing real good losing all that weight, not eating for 3 days at a time. I was doing good losing all that weight because I couldn't taste the food and I couldn't swallow the food because of my throat would swell up. Yeah, I was doing real good losing all that weight, having constant diarrhea that sometimes I wouldn't even make it to the restroom. So people just, they don't understand, and I don't expect them to. It's like either out of sight, out of mind, or if they don't have it, they're not worried about it. Anyhow, I know this video is getting to be really long, and I do apologize, but I do appreciate you listening to me rant. October 1st is tomorrow, and I'm already sick. I'm already sick of it. That pink is being shoved down my throat. Don't get me wrong, pink is my favorite color, as you could tell. But it's not always pink ribbons and pink flowers. It's not. I know most of the time in my videos and my cancer blogs, I always say that I have a lot more better days than I have bad days. But don't disregard the bad days because they're there. I may maybe downplay it a little bit, only because I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, but they hurt just as much, and they're upsetting, and they're depressing, and they're sad. I almost feel like, I don't know, I really don't know. That's another video to get into as far as like the depression part of it. But anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is the first video that you're watching to me, sorry that it's not an uplifting one. If you want to continue and come with me along this ride, then click the subscribe button. Anyhow, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Okay?